I think we've often had some of the best shows in Portugal because the way that the people respond to music is quite different to, say, like England and America. It's a lot more passionate, and so I think we're expecting that.
Do you think alluring would be a fair assessment of the sound you guys do? And if you had to describe your sound, what kind of words or phrase would you use it?
Well, we do a lot of harmonies, and I think harmonies are very alluring. That you're like touching on a few different frequencies, at the same time, and so there's more to grab onto or something. It's like alluring in that way, and it just sounds beautiful when people sing in harmony.
I don't think we can really classify ourselves as anything, really. We don't really write songs in a particular style or anything, or as an homage to something. It's more kind of comes from like a new place,
Right now we're writing our next record, and we're not thinking of ways that we can like make sure we maintain a specific sound. It's like we just have always just come at it with just putting a pedal on a guitar that makes it sound the way you like. Yeah, and there's no like copying anything else in that sense. But
do you feel like the acceptance from the public, and how do you deal with it?
So far it's just made everything a lot easier and better and warmer and nicer and like richer. It's just nice to feel accepted and loved for the things that you're doing, especially if you're expressing yourself and you feel kind of vulnerable doing that sometimes. And yeah, it's really it's been a nice 2 years playing that last album, and I don't know, we've been really lucky.
You're pretty stylish. Do you think fashion and music really goes together, or you just don't even think about it? It's just yourselves expressing as well as your music.
Everyone knows the answer to that. I mean, people that it's like it's
relaxed.
Just whatever it is you want to wear.
Yeah.
It's
I mean, we don't. I guess maybe tying it into your last question as well. We don't really have expectation from ourselves or from each other or from our audience to play a certain way, to write particular kinds of music, or to dress a certain way. I think we're all going down our individual paths, and we're going on this road together as well, and that's kind of, I think we're really lucky to be one of those bands that there's nothing expected of us. So I think the same applies maybe in fashion and just the way that we carry ourselves and stuff. There's not a great deal of pressure to do or be anything, which is awesome.
Do you feel that there's a trend going where more and more female bands are covering these kind of festivals? Do you think there's a hype surrounding and more people are paying attention to it?
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, I think, what you were saying made me think about how I'm realizing lately that we have kind of an inherent concept in our band that we started with, which was that we were all female, and in a sense it is like what we're coming with, and it is rare because we travel and tour to festivals and do shows all the time, and it's mostly men, and so yeah, we are inadvertently sort of like coming with a pretty strong message there, and I like that message, and I think I feel really like fortunate that I am part of a group that is doing that and delivering that message,